Hello, all you comp destroyers and Widowmaker enjoyers. Yeah, it's an Overwatch video. Isn't that a surprise? Is it a good Overwatch video? Well, I guess you'll be the judges of that, right? So as we get started here, this is something I'm going to start doing more because this is the way YouTube wants me to do it. So, you know, got to make YouTube happy. If you like the video, give it a like or a dislike, depending on whatever you do. Just interact with it because, you know, it's quite good for the algorithm and all that stuff. Plus, give it a subscribe on the channel and turn notifications on if you want to see every video coming out every week, because that would be very poggies. Smile! And comment if you have anything to say about the video. But be nice, because, you know, we're nice people around here, right? Anyway, Overwatch 2. Yes, I've been talking about a bit about Valorant recently, and there's been a few Valorant montages. But let's talk about Overwatch 2, because, yeah, that exists now, right? We have Overwatch 2. It's no longer Overwatch 1 and the Sahara Desert in terms of content, but we are getting content, but it's still not right, is it? There's still a lot of weirdness going on. Now, I grinded a significant amount of Overwatch 2 in its first season upon release. And yes, there was a massive rank reset and all that stuff. I was diamond / plat before and I got dropped to silver, blah blah blah. Yes, I'm trash at the game. But then I grinded it all the way back up to plat. Was pretty happy with it. Then I see season 2 drop and I'm like, ooh, poggies, let's go. And everyone's having their ranks dipped again and everyone's complaining about it. I have not touched competitive in season 2 yet, and to be honest, I'm not sure if I even intend to. I don't have the willingness to play Overwatch 2 in that capacity. I just don't like the idea of playing competitive in Overwatch at the moment. It's just still that stingy, dark, toxic wasteland that is competitive. And it feels like a lot of people say this about a lot of games. I've heard people say it about Valorant competitive as well. It's kind of a Smurf haven, but I think that's every game. And it's not so much that, the allure of Overwatch right now is just not there. And like, what keeps you playing Overwatch? Like, be honest, what keeps you playing Overwatch? Because I've seen plenty of people saying that they're just not playing Overwatch. And that can be for whatever various reasons that they give. To me, Overwatch is just not attractive right now. Like, if you don't grind for rank, but if you grind for rank, you have to be prepared that you're probably going to get some sort of soft reset on your rank every season. And what I've seen the rank system doing to some people, not myself because I'm not that high of a player, but what I've seen it doing to some higher up players, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. It doesn't feel worth it to grind up to a Masters GM rank just to be put in lobbies with people many ranks below you, or to get reset at the end of the season all the way back down to Diamond or whatever. It just does not feel rewarding. So what's the point in grinding ranked if there's that sort of reset going on and that sort of very little incentive give back? What do you get? A nice little name card if you get Diamond or above, and a spray. Do you still get a spray? I don't even know. So, what's the point? Oh, and competitive points. We mustn't forget competitive points, but let's be honest, who really uses competitive points as an excuse to grind comp these days? I don't think many people do. And I don't even have all the gold guns. So, then there's the thing of, okay, so you're not grinding for competitive. What do we grind for? Okay, well, oh, we don't grind for skins anymore because unless you have the battle pass, you can't grind for skins. You have to purchase them. Now, I've seen a lot of talk about the way in which the purchasing system works for Overwatch skins. And some of it I agree with, some of it I don't. Yes, the skins are expensive, but let's be honest. What game doesn't have super expensive skins? Valorant skins are expensive. Fortnite skins aren't that cheap. Apex skins are expensive. Apex heirlooms are even more expensive. And to put that in perspective, by the way, an Apex heirloom is super rare. Special melee weapon if you don't play Apex on a special character. But these things if you manage to hit them in the event in which they were released, will cost you somewhere in the region of £160. Convert that to your very own currency, because I'm lazy like that. So that's not cheap. Skins are not often cheap in a game. So Overwatch's skin system, yeah, is a little expensive because there are a lot of skins, there are a lot of characters. The only skin system that isn't massively expensive in my opinion is League of Legends, but they still use a sort of loot box system in essence. So it's not really comparable. It's a very tough subject. However, Overwatch needs this model. If Overwatch is going to be free to play, you are going to have to pay for skins. It's the sad reality of free-to-play games. They have to make their money somehow, and that's generally through a shop and a battle pass. They've got to create some sort of income, otherwise the game can't keep going. It's that or Overwatch still remained as a pay-to-play game. And in this day and age, multiplayer online games are not pay-to-play. Overwatch was behind the times with that, quite obviously. Do you have to pay to play League of Legends? Do you have to pay to play Fortnite? Do you have to play Apex? Valorant? CSGO? No. Actually, you do CSGO, I think. I might be capping there. I don't remember whether they went free to play with it, CSGO or not. But Overwatch had to move on and move into 2022 and 2023 and go on from there. And that meant going free to play. And introducing these new systems to make sure, you know, it doesn't become a problem with smurfing and all that. But it, you know, smurfing's still going to be a problem. That's unavoidable in these games, to be honest. Every single game will have smurfs of its capacity. Apex has smurfs. Valorant has smurfs. LOL has smurfs. Overwatch has smurfs. It's just the way that sort of system works. There's nothing you can do about that. But if you can't grind for skins, then there's no real attractiveness to grind quick play or the arcade either. Unless you have the battle pass. So why would you grind the game? At all. The only reason I have to play Overwatch is if I'm playing with people. And at the moment, I'm not playing Overwatch. Because I'm playing Valorant with people. And I'm having much more fun. Not gonna lie. Because I'm learning a new game. And it's nice to learn a new game. So Overwatch has an inherent problem right now where there's not really much incentive to do much with it. And all you get when you go into Overwatch normally is a fair amount of toxicity. And you'll end up playing a couple of games and then you realize, why on earth did I open this game? And close it again. That's generally my consensus about things. Although you can give your take in the comments, of course. Now we're reaching that 8-minute mark, which means cool. I like 8-minute videos for a very specific reason. Not monetized, by the way. Anyway, that was my take on the current state of Overwatch. We'll continue looking at this in the up and coming times. Also, I'm going to look at some of those Overwatch League teams because they've been doing some pretty sussy stuff. And I don't like the sussy. It's not the good type of sussy. We like the good sussy. We don't like the sussy that's going on in the Overwatch League. So we'll take a look at that at some point. But I'm going to leave it here for this one. I hope you're all having a really nice new year so far. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.